You are not at the mercy of things beyond your control. When we go throughout life, we will experience negativity, but even when we go throughout life day to day, we will experience negative thoughts, negative emotions, discouragement, doubt, and all the rest. And it is not just about it's not about resisting it. It is about how we respond to it correctly so we can ride the wave of this negative feeling out and go on with our day and just live the best life that we can live. So, guys, I've been reading a book called The Day Response by Barry McDonough. He's an absolute genius when it comes to anxiety recovery. But this can go for anything, guys. Honestly, this can go for anything. This has helped me. This response has not only helped me to overcome anxiety, which I am, which I would say I'm almost on the way to do. It, I can't explain it. Like a couple of months ago, I was really struggling just to do everyday things, and now I can just sort of ride the wave of them. Even if I do have anxiety, I can just do it anyway as well. And this is his sort of the way he goes ahead and does it. And so the name the dare basically is like an acronym that they've used, and the first word is diffuse. I'm going to be talking about diffuse today, guys. And so there's basically obviously four letters: diffuse, and the A stands for allow, and then the R is run towards, and then the E is engage. Now, the first one, guys, is diffuse. So, just going to read this small portion. Anxiety is nothing more than nervous energy in the body. This energy rises and falls just like the waves of the ocean. Think of it as if you're bobbing around in the ocean, and every now and then a wave rises up in front of you. These are the waves of nervous energy. When you resist the wave, it tosses you around and scares you. But when you move with it, you ride up and over it, and eventually lose your fear of the waves. Yeah, that is exactly it. The wave of anxiety rise up, peak, and then fall back down. They always peak and then subside away. Up and down they go. They become a problem, a disorder, only if you respond to them in the wrong way. Exactly that. And it's as if like this information is not even mainstream right now. We're taught to sort of cope with negative emotions or feelings or anxiety, and that's just not the way forward. I mean, of course, if you want to go ahead and do that, but it doesn't actually fix the root core issue. But as I said, guys, this can apply to almost anything. This can apply honestly. I've applied this mindset to NoFap, because what was causing me to relapse first off was negative emotion, guys. First off, I mean, if you're struggling to quit porn, then you gotta first off find out your trigger. Obviously remove things in your environment that makes you more inclined to relapse, and just think about what emotions do you feel beforehand. And it is always, I mean, sometimes you might be bored, or bored, or you're experiencing a stressful emotion, and this is basically just an attempt to sort of downplay the severity of this negative emotion that you obviously feel, and that you don't like. Sorry, guys, got to start my morning off with a cappuccino. And so what was causing me to relapse over and over and over again was this negative emotion. I didn't want to feel it. But instead, guys, instead of running away from the feeling and going towards instant gratification, I'm now on day, I don't even know what day. It doesn't matter about the days, man. I think I'm on day 100 plus, and I'm still going strong. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm relapse proof, because whenever a negative emotion comes up now, I know I can deal with it. I know I can ride the wave of anxiety out, and instead of being subject to outside forces, guys, that is this, this is something you really want to get. You excuse me. This is something you want to burn in your brain. The fact that you are not at the mercy of forces beyond your control. You can deal with negative emotions, and how you deal with that is to strip away the fear from your fear itself. You are afraid of anxious sensations. You are afraid of negative emotions, when those things are actually very normal experiences of human life. This is something that we all are going to experience, and once we change our response with it, once we learn how to ride the wave of anxiety out, ride negative emotions and negative thoughts, guys. Whenever I get a thought now, I get loads of negative thoughts every day. I mean, I obviously they're less now. But what I would do with like an intrusive thought, I would like examine. I would like pay too much attention to it, which would obviously grow because what you focus on grows, guys. But instead of looking at the thoughts as so important, I've now differentiated thinking and thought. Okay, and this is a very very clear distinction that you need to make, guys, in your walk in life. Not all of your thoughts are true, and we cannot control our thoughts. Our thoughts are literally, guys. Just think of your thoughts as the ocean. I mean, it's it is this massive wide. Sorry, your mind. Sorry, think of your mind as the ocean. This massive wide, gaping, just nothingness, of just water, obviously. But underneath, there's lots of stuff going on, and there's storms and stuff like that, and then there's sunshine. Um, just think of thoughts as something that just comes and goes as dark clouds, and don't put any meaning on them, guys. Guys, right now it is raining, it is grey, and it is July. We would normally be expecting sunshine. We've had a load of sunshine like last month, but if you live in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, when this weather is like this, it's very very easy to get down, very very easy to sort of I can't do this today. I'll just cuddle up and watch Netflix. Um, yeah, but it's instead sort of reinterpreting negative emotions, guys. I don't want to. I'm sorry if I'm sort of going all over the place here, but reinterpret negative thoughts. Actually look into it. Actually, as Jim Rohn says, drag it out on the table. Drag your fears out on the table, and see if they're credible, and see if there's any weight to them. And chances are, I mean, there's it's basically, guys, just a fight or flight response, just there trying to protect you. And it seems like if you are having these repeat thoughts, you have a hypersensitive nervous system. You're not broken, you're not mentally ill, and you're not going crazy. This is simply an overstimulated nervous system that is appearing in your thoughts and also physical sensations, guys. So, guys, basically what I want to say, just strip away your fear from the fear itself, and then the fear literally dampens. So, guys, I'm just gonna first off, sorry, I just heard someone. I thought someone was going to come in the room. I'm going to talk about when I first started driving lessons again, guys. Because, guys, I've talked on this channel, suffered from anxiety for a long time, anxiety disorder, because I didn't know how to respond to it until now. And so basically I was like doing driving lessons, and I stopped all of a sudden for about 6 months because of anxiety issues. And once I was obviously getting better, once I was learning about the mechanics of anxiety, I said, you know what, I'm going to start driving lessons again. And yeah, man, I was nervous as anything. Like before the driving lesson, I was like, bro, like this is a bit nerve wracking. But I did it anyway. I went ahead and did it with the nerves, and now I can happily go in the car with my driving instructor, do a great lesson, and that's it, man. Like that is it. It's simply right, going on the wave of anxiety, because once you go against it, that is when you get crushed, that is when you get tossed around. But go with the waves of anxiety, guys, basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is about it, guys. But guys, if you found any value in this video, if you've enjoyed it, if you could derive any value, any meaning from this video, please give it a like and a comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, to the Adam Donegan YouTube channel. Be very much appreciated, guys. So guys, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys all in my next one. Peace out.